Hello and welcome. Let's see how we are going to solve this exponential problem. So now here, I want you to pause the video, do it yourself and see how many solutions you are going to have. Alright, so here, let's stay together and see how we are going to solve this. So we have x to the power of x root x then equals, I'm going to rewrite this as, this x is affecting this, so it's going to be x to the power of x then multiply by, now this root x can also be written as x to the power of 1 over 2, and this x is also affecting it, that is the one outside the parentheses here. So we have x to the power of root x equals, here now I can have this to be x to the power of x multiplied by x 1 times this, we are going to have x over 2. Alright, now before we even move on, so we have obvious solution here, that is x equals 1. If x to be 1 here, 1 1, you can see we have the equation satisfied. Then also we can have maybe when x equals 0. But there's a particular issue, okay, when x equals 0 here, because some said x to the power of 0 or 0 to the power of 0 is undefined, that is it doesn't exist, so indeterminate. So what are we going to do? And some say that is still what is still 1. So anyhow it is, okay, but we know that the one that is obvious is x equals 1. But how am I going to solve x equals 1 without what? Without guessing, okay? So that is what I'm trying to do. So now from here, don't do the mistake by, since we are having x here, x here, x here, if you must get this one, don't just cancel out the basis, okay? So now let's see how we can solve for that. We have x root x equals, now here we are going to use what we're going to use indices rule here. We have x here, we have x here being multiplied, the powers will be added, we have x over 2. So from here we have x root x equals, now x, let us write this one here in single fraction. So we're going to have, if we write this one x here as over 1, you know that this is going to be 2 times x, we have 2x, 1 times x, we have x. So therefore we have x root x equals x, 2x plus x, we're going to have 3x divided by 2. So we have x to power x root x equals x to power 3x over 2. So we are going to introduce ln to the both sides, or we introduce log with respect to 10 to the both sides of this equation, okay? So you see that we're going to have this 3x over 2. You know that from the law, this power here, we have to come down and multiply log s. We have log x equals, the same thing here, 3x over 2. We come down and multiply log what? Log x. So now from here, you can see we have log x common, So let us transpose this right hand side to this side. We have root x log x, then minus 3x over 2 log x equal 0. So we have log s here, we can factorize log s out, and we're going to have x root x minus 3x over 2 then equal 0. So this is zero form equation. So now here it is either log x equals 0, or we have x root x minus 3x over 2 equal 0. Are you following? So now from there, we can see that here is having what? This is having base 10. So if you want to write this in index form, this is going to be x equals 10 to the power of 0. So we have x to be equals 1. Understood? So because this 10, which is the base, will raise to 0, and this is what we have here. We have x equals 1. So now from here we can have x common. We take it out, minus 3 over 2 equals 0. So this also gives us two equations, x equals 0, or we have root x minus 3 over 2 equals 0. So we have x1 to be equals 1 according to what we have. Then x2 is 0, but this one, it may be this satisfied or not because of what condition I've mentioned earlier. Then we have how to get the x3. So we need to what? We need to have root x from what we have there. Root x minus 3 over 2 equals 0. So we take this minus 3 over 2 to the right hand side. So we're going to have root x equals 3 over 2. So we want to get rid of this, we want to know the value of x, but we need to square the both side of x so that this we cancel the square root. We have 3 over 2. So this one we cancel this, we have x to be. Also we need to square this also. Alright, so this is going to be 3 squared is going to be 9, and 2 squared is going to be 4. So we have the x3 to be this. So the solution set, we have what? We have 1, 0, 9 over 4. So therefore, we can either have 2 solutions or 3 solutions. So if this is satisfied. So I leave this place for the mathematicians in the building. So to decide, is x to the power of 0 is 1, or x to the power of 0 is not, it doesn't exist. So therefore, that is the solution. If you find the class very interesting, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done that before, right? So also hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime you upload a new content. Thank you. Bye bye.